Alright, best of luck to you guys. So I'll raise our glasses. And let's make some noise, whoever wants me to drop this mic. Come on, let's go. Should I drop it? Yeah? Alright, I'm going to drop it on the count of 3. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I got it. Hey, it's Justin, DJ, business coach, and idea sharer. And have you ever thought if someone dropped a mic at one of your events and it broke and you only had one microphone? Well, that's what today's video is all about, having 2 microphones at every event. So I'm gonna get up off the floor so we can get into it. Recently, I've seen some chatter and discussion about how many microphones DJs should have with them at weddings and events. And the answer, you know what, I was gonna say it depends, but really, the answer is 2. You should have at least 2 microphones, especially at weddings. 2 working wireless microphones ready to go. I understand having 2 microphones may not be realistic for you at this very moment. It could be a budget issue, maybe you just don't have the space in your console for 2 microphone receivers, or maybe, thus far, having just 1 microphone has worked out for you. So whether you're a doubter, or maybe on the fence about adding a second microphone to your setup, I'm hoping by the end of this video, I'll have you convinced that purchasing a second microphone is the right decision for you. So here are 3 reasons why you need 2 microphones. Reason number 1, you need to make sure you always have at least 1 working microphone. If you work events with just 1 microphone, and for whatever reason that microphone stops working, you've got problems. As an event MC, as a public address announcer, there are many tools to enhance your job, but none are more important than the microphone itself. Between wireless interference issues, batteries dying, or maybe even a bad cable connection between the microphone receiver and your mixer, there are numerous scenarios where something could go wrong. When you have a second microphone, all you need to do is grab that one and pick up where you left off. Reason number 2, whoever has the microphone has control of the event. Now really think about this. Whoever has control of the microphone has control of the event. You might think whoever has control of the microphone volume has control of the event, but that's not always true. When you're holding a microphone, you have the attention of the audience. In particular, in wedding situations, during a toast, we are often dealing with people that are not only speaking on a microphone for the first time, but very likely speaking in public for the very first time. They're nervous as it is, and often have no idea what to do with themselves. They also have no idea what to do with the microphone when they're done speaking. When you only have 1 microphone, at the end of the speech, you need to quickly get over to that person and get the microphone from them and start making whatever transitional announcement you didn't make. Whatever that is, it's always a bit of a rough transition when you not only have to have those few seconds of getting over to the person, but then you're still having to grab the microphone from them and then start speaking yourself. When you have 2 microphones, you can always ensure that you, as the event MC, as the host for the evening, will always have a microphone that is yours. It also sets a precedent that no matter who else might be speaking during the evening, you, as the MC, are ultimately the one in charge because your voice is the one everyone hears following a speech or to transition from one event to the other. Reason number 3. Sometimes 2 people are going to be speaking at the same time. If you haven't worked a wedding like this, you're bound to have one. A bride whose 2 sisters want to give a toast together, or the best man and maid of honor wanting to jointly speak at the same time. Or perhaps both sets of parents will be speaking together and it's just easier if each one of them has their own microphone. You just never know what's going to come up, so having 2 microphones available to the guests is a great idea. Now in the case you need to relinquish both of your microphones, this means you would be without your personal microphone. So this might be a good time to mention a little bonus tip, and that's considering always having a wired microphone in your DJ kit. A wired microphone is sort of that last line of defense for any catastrophic situations you may run into with wireless. It also ensures that you'll still have a microphone if the other 2 are being used. So those are the 3 reasons, and hopefully I have you convinced that you need to add a second microphone to your DJ setup. But I understand the fact probably still remains that you may not have budget or simply don't think you have the space to carry 2 systems. So here are a few suggestions to help you out with that. First, when it comes to budget, everyone has their own individual situations. But since we're talking about adding a second system, it's very likely that you've already purchased your first system and hopefully you've got it paid off. That means biting the bullet on a second system may not be too bad. And if you're really in a bind, so many of the DJ equipment retailers out there offer great financing programs that can fit your individual needs. I know I've taken advantage of these programs quite often. Secondly, as it relates to space, and this is a legitimate concern. Many DJs today are carrying their controller in a road case that doesn't have much space to add additional components. And even if there is some space to allow a receiver underneath the controller, it's not very practical because you wouldn't have easy access to it and it could hinder the wireless performance. Here are some possible solutions for this common problem. First, consider switching out your road case for a model that has rack space underneath and mount the receiver there. Many DJ controller road cases have built-in 1U or 2U rack spaces. These are perfect to mount two wireless receivers side by side and still have space for a power conditioner or a custom patch panel. And you know I love custom patch panels. I've got a whole series of videos just on those. Check those out too. Now the other thing you could do is try to stack two wireless receivers on the glide shelf that is part of your case. This would only work if you have a shelf, but most cases come with this feature because that's where most of us put our laptops. And if the shelf is large enough, there might be space to stack two wireless receivers right next to your laptop. And the third suggestion, and the one that I use, is to just house your wireless receivers in a separate case. I've got an Audio-Technica System 10 Pro mounted with a QSC TouchMix 8 in a completely separate case. And one of my fellow DIY DJ colleagues, Lou Paris, has this great system that he's put together with multiple microphone systems and an IEM system. When I'm using this setup in conjunction with my DJ controller, I just connect my controller to this mixer, and I'm always equipped with two microphones anytime I have this with me. Lastly, you could also carry a case specifically designed for wireless microphone systems. This bag only carries one system, but I just wanted to show you that there are bags and cases designed for this specific purpose. In fact, here's a really cool road case from Pro X. It fits multiple wireless systems and even has storage for the microphones. Well, those are a few reasons why I think it's necessary to carry two microphone systems and some suggestions on how to do that. Now, if you're convinced, I would suggest chatting with DJ friends and colleagues to help you decide what's the best way to implement two systems into your setup. Or you can feel free to reach out to me. I love helping people figure out ways to be more productive and find a way to fit all the necessary components we need to do our jobs. Reach out to me in the comments below or hit me up on Instagram or email. You'll find all that information down below. If you found this video helpful, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel for more DJ ideas as well as regular tips on virtual DJ. Thank you for watching. I'm DJ Kanoya, and I'll see you next time online.